I love this one of my grandma and grandpa on their wedding day. My granddad David was the life and soul of every party, and he could turn anything into a party as well. And he was kind and family orientated. That was what he lived for.
Sadly, when Grandad was 80, he developed dementia. It was devastating.
And you watch this like incredible person, this huge influence on your life, slowly fade away.
While my granddad was 80 when he was diagnosed, over 70,000 people are currently living with young onset dementia, which is where symptoms develop before the age of 65.
Hi, this is Paul. Nice to meet you, Paul. I'm Vicky.
Paul Hoskins was diagnosed with Pick's disease, a form of dementia, when he was just 56 years old. He's now 63 and is cared for by his wife, Penny.
It started that I was doing things I'd never done before, sort of going in the wrong cupboard.
He was getting cross much more easily, and then at work he was really struggling.
After visiting his GP, it took another 6 months and a brain scan before Paul's diagnosis was confirmed.
That was a massive, massive shock. My personal outlook of somebody with dementia was somebody obviously who's in the older generation.
The worst bit was the consultant said, I can't drive anymore.
Paul also had to give up work as a manager at a catering company.
It was upsetting.
Yeah, it's scary watching him change to become very different and not necessarily the nicest person at times. Oh, you're lovely.
For Penny, who juggles a part-time job with caring for Paul, life is challenging.
Some days must be really difficult.
Yeah, very, especially when Paul has been, a bit violent or verbally violent. It's hard to remember that this is not him. I have to take, count to 3, walk away, and cry in the bedroom so that he doesn't see me.
Penny's just wonderful, because I'm quite a nightmare sometimes to look after. Oh.
I really can sympathise with Paul and Penny. It's so tough to watch the one you love living with this disease. But there is hope on the horizon. At the University of Sheffield, a new digital tool is being developed. It's known as CognoSpeak. It uses artificial intelligence to analyse language and speech patterns to look for signs of dementia. Tools like this could lead to an earlier diagnosis and help patients start treatment sooner. Fiona Carragher from the Alzheimer's Society says it's important to reach out if you are concerned about symptoms.
Early diagnosis is important to get that support, those treatments in place. We've got a symptom checker on our website, and it'll help you think through those first steps to have those good conversations with your GP.
And there are also new drugs being trialled. One's called donanemab, which aims to slow the progression of Alzheimer's symptoms. It could be available on the NHS by 2025.
Science is getting into this space and things are beginning to happen. Hope is coming.
That's such a nice thought, isn't it?
Meanwhile, Paul and Penny have found a way of managing. And one of the things that helps Paul remember his old self is his weekly volunteering at the local cricket club.
I just feel I have to carry on with life.
I love him helping out with the covers, and it's great to see a smile on his face.
Yeah, we need a smile on your face in this place, don't you?
Today's been absolutely amazing meeting Penny and Paul. They're such a gorgeous couple, and their positivity and enthusiasm for life is infectious.
I think the most important for our family, is it's about living every day.
Living in the here and the now, enjoying your time together.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So lovely.